The African Union Observers Mission has commended SADC for bringing peace and stability to Lesotho ahead of the much-anticipated elections. Mission's head Raila Odinga addressed the media in the capital Maseru earlier today.
The country is on a national holiday to enable them to prepare to vote tomorrow. But the burdensome lives of the Basotho residents are hardly eased. Women have to walk miles to do a simple chore such as laundry. Their only hope is that politicians will not forget them after they've been voted into power. At the border gates, Basotho are flocking back from South Africa to make their mark. Meanwhile, the African Union Observers Mission has praised SADC for ensuring peace and stability in the country.
Well, for more on this weekend's elections, we now cross live to SADC, to SABC's contributing editor, Vuyo Mvoko, who's in Maseru. Vuyo, a very good evening to you. I guess it's been a long, hard road, and it's all come down to literally a few hours to go. Are they ready? Is it all systems go?
Well, from what everyone is telling us, Peter, it's all systems go, bar a last-minute glitch that no one seems to even be able to guess where that would come from, because from where political party leaders are standing, it's all systems go. None of them has any issue at this stage. From where the observer missions are coming from, they have spoken to virtually everyone who has a stake in this election, and they too have satisfied themselves that there is no stopping Lesotho from holding that all-important election starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. But also civil society organizations, the National Council of NGOs, churches that have been helping political parties, that have been helping the observer missions, but also helping people on the ground, Basotho themselves, conscientizing them, really drilling into the minds of the Basotho that this is one big chance that they shouldn't let go. The whole world is looking at them, because how the Basotho handle this particular election and what happens beyond then holds a key in so many ways to them developing their nation and to them restoring both their dignity and respect. Peter?
All right, so a couple of stages that we need to look at. First of all, the election itself. We know that there's tensions perhaps still sort of lingering. Are they prepared for any unexpected outbreak in violence that we've seen in recent months? And if so, what would happen next?
Well, tensions have always been there, but SADC has really done, everybody commends SADC for the effort that it has put into this election. In fact, yesterday, you will recall from the story Yulis and Jamela did, you had 6 SADC countries sending reinforcements, and those reinforcements are going to ensure that nothing untoward actually happens. The defense force here in Lesotho has been confined to barracks to ensure that each and every soldier is accounted for and that each and every weapon is indeed accounted for. And they will stay there, and the decision to take them out of there, if that decision was to be taken, won't be a decision of one person or 2 people, but indeed a lot of people will be involved if such a decision would have to be taken. So even the security concerns, that was everybody's concern, that even the matter of leaders perhaps refusing to accept an outcome, that too has been dealt with. No leader will get away with refusing to accept an outcome, unless, of course, it's a very, very legitimate concern. But that practice of people turning to the army or turning to the police to say we were robbed, do something about it, it is definitely not going to happen. SADC is well prepared to ensure, the intelligence forces, the army personnel, but also police from SADC countries are everywhere to ensure that something like that won't happen. Peter?
All right, Vuyo, we're going to have to leave it there, but that's a story we certainly will be covering for you. Extended coverage for you over the weekend of those all-important elections. And of course, South Africa has a very keen interest in stability in Lesotho, given the amount of water that we rely on from the Mountain Kingdom. We're going to